Theregarde, A Crow's Tale by Verity Langan. Crow renderings by George Arntz. Off in distant forest thicket, midnight songs of frog and cricket, under heaven's starry fricot, lived a crow named Theregarde. Deep and tranquil feathered dreaming, 'neath the sky with moonlight beaming, gathered close the tree stood teeming, murder full of crows bombard. Sleeping there in restless toiling, troubled mind, his nerves were jarred, constantly for Theregarde. Every crossroad or decision brought consistent new revision, striving for exact precision. Every choice would be deferred. Slowly rising sun approaching, east or west, the question broaching. Nervous spirit, dawn encroaching. On these things he pondered hard. Morning light awoke the gaggle, taking flight like black petard. Left behind was Theregarde. Vivid leaves on great expanses, twisted timber, wind-swept dances, darkened bark and gnarled branches made a home for Theregarde. Solitude and silent moments ate through him like hungry rodents. Loneliness, the main component, wounding deep, his heart was scarred. Carried on the breeze of fragrance, made of rose and spikenard, beckoning dear Theregarde. Desperation urged him skyward toward the scent he now desired, driving him with instinct byward. Tempting fragrance drew the bird, gently separating flowers, sorting petals pulled from bowers. Nervously the still crow cowers, while the maiden sepal farmed. Youthful lady picking blossoms, melody that had him charmed, intriguing for Theregarde. Basket with assortment she held, leaf and tree bark, stone and seashell. Vigilant he watched from tree well, as she placed them with regard. Thoughtfully the maiden painted, image of a crow created, leaving Theregarde elated by mosaic, twig, and shard. Artfully arranged with beauty, soon emerged the great canard, fooling lonely Theregarde. All he wanted was to meet her, sculpted lady crow, and greet her. All his days to kindly treat her, sing of love this raven bard. Quickly off the maiden wandered, all his chances he had squandered. In the sky a storm had conjured, thunderheads above him sparred. Dreamy muse had given meaning, rendered as an old Renoir, heaven's only shining star. Just as he had found the gumption, in the clouds a great disruption. Thunder boomed and warned destruction, thwarting love-struck Theregarde. Gentle raindrops pitter-patting, hastening the spitter-spatting. Sky and weather loudly chatting, ominous above the art. Soon the squall produced a whirlwind, firmament was lightning charged, foiling flustered Theregarde. Gusting gale and twisting tempest, forming funnel did encompass, resonating roar and rumpus, tranquil scene the torrent marred, vacuuming the winged artwork. To the storm his love was martyred, shaken by her swift departure, sadness fell on Theregarde. Rushing into rescue mission, all his strength had been recharged. Courage came to Theregarde. Pebble, twig, and flower swirling through the canopy unfurling, trail of petals nimbly curling, followed by this noble guard. Fearless fowl was tossed asunder, loud cacophony of thunder, veil of graceful awe and wonder, dizzying poor Theregarde. Puffing zephyrs left him smitten, though the crow was rather smart, wisdom never did impart. While debris was briskly dancing, Theregarde was still romancing. Thoughts of her continued prancing through the mind of Theregarde. Cawing into vast kerfuffle, desperate pleas were promptly muffled, searching for her in the scuffle. No reply would be returned, just as quickly as arriving, weather turned and calm recurred. Steadily the scene emerged, peering out into the distance, all alone with no assistance, noticing her non-existence. Devastation had occurred. Bits and pieces round him scattered, of his lady love all tattered, hopeless feeling nothing mattered. All his fears had been affirmed. Irony had come with impact, contemplating what occurred. Life had shown him love absurd. Then reluctantly retreating to his lonely treetop seating, sadly did accept defeating, perched aloft with broken heart. Iridescent, blackened feathers sat unmoved by any measures, giving up on all endeavors, wallowed weary Theregarde. As he sat aloft in branches, fluffy down turned stiff and charred, bitterness had made him hard. While time passed, he sat refusing, feeling life was not enthusing. To this tree his body fusing, scared of ever being scarred. Once per season, migratory, life vicarious through story, as regaled through tales of glory, flock would visit Theregarde. Anguish turned the crow to tree branch, witnessing life from afar. 'Tis the tale of Theregarde.